is wonderful. And I think about Proverbs 22, verse 1, which says, "A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold." And I think about Ben Roethlisberger confessing this. In some sense, it's not a good name that he is getting here when he confesses something like this, at least not to a lot of people. But in God's eyes, what he's doing is very pleasing to God. And I think bringing up an issue, well, two issues really, alcohol addiction, as he calls it, and pornography as an addiction. He brings them up in the same breath. I've been addicted to pornography. These are issues that men struggle with everywhere. And so here's a guy who's saying he's a Christian. God is helping him. You've got to dedicate yourself. So he's taking responsibility to then make the right choices and understand that it's the grace of God. What a wonderful message to people, that the grace of God helps you to battle and overcome your addiction, but that you're human. You sin. And he wasn't calling it a disease, but a sin issue in his own heart. And as I read these articles, I was struck by the message that we teach at the Addiction Connection, which is the addiction is not a disease, it's a sin issue, and that everyone, Christian or not, can struggle with this very issue, and that you don't have to hide it or be ashamed in one sense. You have to confess it, bring it to light. It is shameful many times what people do when they're addicted, and the choices they make, and that they made even before getting there, but that Jesus forgives us of that. And so it takes away the guilt and the shame in that sense. So you don't have to continue to be ashamed for what you've done in the past. You confess it, you ask Jesus to forgive you, and he does so because that's the gospel message. He does so because of his goodness and God's plan and the atoning blood of Jesus Christ. And so Roethlisberger goes on to say, now more than ever, it's cool to be a Christian, especially professional athletes. And he says that he wants to tell people, I can be a really good athlete and a Christian. It's not like they are opposed to each other. You can do both. Well, we've known that for years with Tim Tebow and different believers who've come out about their faith. And